So you might have seen the previous episode of the series. We've been recommending amplifiers that work well with our headphones and amps that we just use on a regular basis in general. Last time we talked about the GSX Mini, and this time we have this little thing, the iFi xCAN. It's a Bluetooth pocket-sized portable amp. So let's get into it. Where do you want to start with this thing?
Yeah, we'll start with build.
Okay, build.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a fingerprint magnet.
It is a fingerprint magnet.
But it looks really pretty when it's polished.
Yeah, but then 2 seconds later, it will be covered in fingerprints.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's very small. It's like the size of a deck of cards. It's not super complex.
No.
That's kind of good though. Provides you just what you need.
That's as soon as it's paired to your phone, it just works. Every time I turn it on, it's like, so that's pretty great. And every time I hear it, it's always like,
It's not bad.
It's pretty good. And it seems like a much bigger amp than when you're holding it in your hand, you know?
Yeah, it is a tiny little thing.
Yeah.
There's certainly a lot of people that are looking for an all-in-one Bluetooth battery-powered portable solution like that. And I think for the price point, it knocks it out of the park. It's exactly what you're looking for. It drives demanding headphones pretty well.
Yeah.
And it'll drive most loads reasonably well. It's a really great option. It sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
when you take the price into account, a real performer. $299 price point.
Yeah, and what is it? It puts out like a little over a watt.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
balanced into lower
Which
impedance
for a
loads.
battery-powered amp, that's
it's pretty good.
Not bad at all. You're not going to like
Plenty.
obliterate your hearing at insane volume levels, but like it's more than enough for listening.
Yeah.
So you could drive all of our headphones with that just fine.
Yeah.
You are pretty much hammered on the volume at louder levels, but that's adequate. It gets the job done pretty well.
Yeah, you
You're
definitely
not
want to run
really-
balanced.
Oh,
You
yeah.
pretty much need to run balance.
Yeah.
You get a lot more power out of it. You could do single-ended. It's a little wimpy on our headphones, but with balance, it's pretty good.
Oh, and the other thing is it's X-Bass, whatever they call it, pretty well implemented. Because I do find myself some songs, you know, they're a little light on bass, and pop it on, it's like, oh.
Yeah,
pretty
about
good.
half the time I'll run that. This is actually I carried this thing around Can Jam New York.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, just turn it on, instantly connect to the phone, try things out, did just fine.
It's nice connected to your phone because then you're used to the layout and everything. Instead of like DAPs and stuff, you're always like, they're all different, hard to use sometimes. But
Right, you've already got your title and everything there.
You already know how it works. So I think that's a big advantage.
I think what this does a good job of over everything else is it does a good job of not sounding like a Bluetooth element.
That's true.
Yeah, you don't really notice.
Yeah, I think generally the problem with Bluetooth is usually its implementation.
Yeah.
Like there's like crappy low power DACs, crappy low power amps, and just anything designed to save juice and not really produce a strong signal as long as sound gets through.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this does a good job of not sounding like a crappy low power Bluetooth device.
Yeah, it certainly is far above average for its price point, and the size and form factor seems to be exactly what people are looking for.
Yeah.
It effectively turns your wired headphones into Bluetooth wireless headphones.
Yeah.
And you don't pay much of a cost or size penalty for it. So overall, I think it's pretty great.
I know for me, I just put it in my pocket, and then you have your phone out, and just, you know, essentially treat it like Bluetooth headphones on. But you got full-size headphones on.
Right.
So it's pretty great.
Yeah, you get a much more high-end experience with something like this than you would with a dedicated Bluetooth set.
It sounds a little bit lean unless you use the bass.
You kind of got to put the bass on because it's a little
But then
light.
sometimes it's too much with the bass.
Yeah.
It goes back and forth. It's nice that you have this switch on the back.
Yeah.
So if you want more just like sub bass, you got it. Want more mid bass, you got it, or both.
Yeah.
So that is kind of nice. I didn't really use the 3D Plus thing too much.
The 3 is weird.
Yeah, it depends on the track.
You pretty much have to have it on.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it sounds frumpy. It sounds portable.
It was kind of cool on like some really warm tracks because I feel like the 3D Plus thing kind of elevates treble a little bit.
Yeah.
Does something in the highs.
It does some weird things depending on the track.
It can be really cool in some cases, but I mean,
it's a track by track.
Yeah,
it's as with the bass. So you just turn them on and off as you.
It's no loss just having the option.
Right.
Yeah. I like the buttons, input, outputs on that. It seems to have what you need. The xCAN is actually useful on that, and it doesn't seem to have anything terribly excessive, but you're not really looking for anything more. So it seems to be a pretty good balance there.
Who do we think this is for? I imagine just like the person who wants to take a Diana on the go with them.
Pretty much that's a target, I think. So that's why we sell it as a bundle with Diana.
Right.
If you want to bring Diana on the go with you, if you have one and maybe it's normally destined to stay at home because of your gear or whatever, this is a great option to be able to bring it portable. It's small, lightweight, rather cost effective compared to our headphones, and it drives them for a pretty good time. I think they advertise around 8 or 10 hours.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I got it
Yeah.
through all of CanJam.
And it's got pretty good battery life. The volume is pretty much hammered
Yeah.
with all the features on and low impedance headphones. So you would expect to get on the lower range of their estimates, but personally, I haven't had an issue with runtime with it. It's been
Yeah.
adequate. And Type-C charging on that is nice. It's implemented properly, so it will charge on your USB-C PD chargers. You could use a Apple charger or whatever you got, a standard actual Type-C cable, and it'll charge with all your adapters. You could bring one adapter and charge multiple devices.
That is nice.
Which that's a pretty nice feature. Overall, it just seems to provide exactly what I would be looking for in a portable battery solution. That's one of the reasons why we recommend it.
Yeah. I actually got more battery life out of that than the WA11 too.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
actually we're doing a video on that one also, aren't we?
Yeah.
Coming up, yeah.
Yeah, so WA11 should be soon. If you guys want to see that, you should definitely stick around for it. Because that thing was pretty cool also. It's another portable
It's a
balance
totally different beast than this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, technically you could actually use this as a DAC for that though, because
You
this has
could.
balanced out and that has balanced in.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you could just run like a mega Bluetooth monster mode.
We
in
actually
your
did
pockets.
do that at a show.
Yeah, we have done it. We have done it, yeah.
Because the DAC on this is decent.
Yeah, yeah,
At
no,
the
it's
price
not bad.
point, it's not glaringly terrible in any way. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
You know, it's not as stellar as obviously a dedicated high-end desktop solution.
Right.
But absolutely adequate. There's no significant faults.
right. The fact that it's usable and the electronics can hold up using it with a $4,000 headphone is
Right,
like,
yeah.
yeah, no, that's
Pretty
fine.
good.
that does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like compared to the WA11, that's more of like you leave that in your hotel room,
Yeah.
and then when you leave, you take this with you.
Yeah, if you're gonna carry a WA11 in your pocket, you got to wear a belt.
Yeah, yeah,
That's for sure.
It's significantly heavier.
I feel like our opinions on it are pretty forward with it. Enough that it's on the store. We use it with our headphones.
Yeah.
We use it ourselves.
Yeah,
Just it's a decent little Bluetooth amp that gets the job done, and I don't really have any complaints for it.
Yeah. I'm pretty much feeling the same
it's one
way.
of the few options that you can truly go portable with
Yeah.
a flagship
It's like a
headphone.
Bluetooth amp for someone who doesn't normally like Bluetooth.
That's right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions for amps that you want us to take a look at in future videos. And consider subscribing to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks.